Hi, I'm Sarah.
Hi, I'm Emily,
And we are the Keto Twins. So today is Saturday, and we thought we would do a little vlog for you guys. I started off the week weighing 184 pounds on Monday. How much did you weigh?
184 pounds. That's
pretty significant because we've been chasing each other on the scale for the last 10 or so years.
We've never been the same weight in those 10 years. So it's always been one of us being 20 pounds heavier or lighter than the other. But that changes today.
Yeah, so today, like I said, is Saturday, and I weighed in this morning at 184 pounds.
That's the same.
Exactly. I didn't lose anything, but I also didn't gain anything. What about you? What do you weigh?
179.4 pounds.
What the? Well, congrats.
Thank you.
That's wonderful that you broke into 170s because I've been stuck in the 180s for so long.
I haven't been in the 170s since I was probably 13 years old.
Wow. So we've been stuck in the 180s since mid-July, and we were really trying to be strict on our diet so that we could see 170 something. So since I didn't lose anything this week, what did you do differently this week that made you lose 4 pounds?
Well, it was almost on accident. We ordered ButcherBox, which is like a organic and humanely raised meat subscription, and so we just got this giant box of meat, and so every day I was eating a steak and pretty much a green vegetable on the side. And it wasn't until the midweek or towards the end of the week that I realized that I hadn't been eating a lot of the special things like Rebel ice cream or low carb tortillas. So I believe that over the past couple of months, since we haven't been losing weight, we've been kind of letting carb creep up on us, and we've been supplementing our diet and replacing almost everything with low carb tortillas.
Right.
And it adds up after a while. I mean, sometimes I was eating 4 low carb tortillas a day, and so it was 6 times 4 is 24 carbs just in that.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
it adds up. Everything adds up. I think it's good that you decided to cut it back to the basics, which we always say is a great strategy if you're plateaued, is to cut out all of the extra carbs that you can and be really basic with your meal plan. So, and then the next week, I plan on doing similar to what you did to see if I can get some movement on the scale because hell to the no, are you going to be lower than me for that long? So
I'm actually the weight I say I am on my driver's license.
That's a victory.
Yeah.
Non-scale victory.
Because I was totally lying before.
I don't even know what mine is.
Yeah.
I want to see what mine is.
The lady at the DMV is just same weight, and I'm like, sure.
171 pounds. So when I hit that, that's going to be my goal now, is to not be lying to the state of Illinois about how much I weigh.
How are they going to know if you go missing what you really weigh? So the other thing that I did was I cut out all of the coffee creamers I was drinking. Back in October, we did a little video on our Instagram comparing different types of pumpkin spice latte, sugar-free creamers. I hope that you're going to follow us on Instagram.
At It's the Keto Twins.
At It's the Keto Twins. And so we decided which one we liked, but I haven't been drinking that stuff for years, and it was just like crack to me.
Yeah.
I went home, I went on Amazon Fresh, and I ordered 10 different flavors of the stuff, and I was drinking it hazelnut and all kinds of sugar-free stuff, but that stuff really adds up after a while.
Especially how much coffee we drink per day.
Right, I drink 10 cups of coffee a day.
Right, so that's 20 carbs right there, because if you add in 1 tablespoon, which you never put in 1 tablespoon with the creamer.
No,
I just
nothing.
Pour it in. So you add in probably 3 tablespoons, and then you're already at 3 carbs.
Yeah.
3 times how many cups? 10 cups? That's 30 grams of carbs. So you really have to watch those carbs that creep in there. They add up. Everything adds up. So
last week I went to the sink and I dumped them all out because I also felt like it was making me break out.
Yeah.
I was reading the back of the container, and I just didn't recognize anything that was on there, and so I started to have a breakout on my neck, and I never had breakouts, and so I attributed it to this. I was drinking a lot of the stuff. It wasn't this, be moderate. I was living for all the different flavors. So
it's
I
like a
dumped
dessert
it.
almost.
Yeah.
so I don't blame you.
I
But
dumped it all out, and it was a sad day because I wasted like $15 worth of whatever. But that was the end of last week. So this week I obviously got results from that. The other thing that I started doing is my husband told me of something about gallbladder health or something having to do with drinking lemon water. And so I've been drinking water with a little bit of sea salt and lemon in it. And maybe that has something to do with it because I lost 3.5 pounds, more.
yeah.
3.5 pounds this week.
Mm-hmm. But
I
you
mean,
also were doing a little bit of fasting, right?
I do fasting, typically 1 meal a day. And so I pretty much fast every day. And I do like 1 giant meal a day. So I can show you like the last thing that, what was it? The last really good meal I had was like, we had scallops and steak from ButcherBox, and they were so amazing.
Yeah.
We can link ButcherBox in the comment section. And with a really big side of cream spinach. And I woke up the next morning, I didn't think I was going to lose any weight. And I was down 1.4 pounds.
Yeah.
So, I mean, going back to the basics, it's so hard to do that all the time because carbs creep in and you want to feel like you're able to have some stuff. But if you want to stay the same weight, then by all means.
Then you can add in those, low carb tortillas or sugar-free creamer. But if you're plateaued like I am currently, let's go back to basics. That's what my plan is next week.
Yeah.
Because I need some progress.
Well, I don't know if you're going to catch up to me. Maybe
I'm going to catch up to you.
Maybe I'll lose more next week.
Well, okay, so I did plan on intermittent fasting one day this week. Because my husband was out of town. I'm like, I'm not making dinner. I went and I had a meeting and my stomach was growling through the entire thing. I wasn't hungry, but my stomach was making noises and everyone was looking at me. I had 2 meetings the next day, so I figured I cannot fast because I don't want, everyone looking at me. So I made 2 low-carb quesadillas for dinner because I was lazy, and I thought, that's not that many carbs or calories, but I didn't lose any weight still. So those low-carb options, they add up. So just be aware of that. So what are you planning to do next week, meal-wise?
Well, I think that if something's broke, don't fix it. No, that's not the saying.
Change it.
If
no,
something's
if it's not broke, don't change it.
Don't fix it.
Okay, yeah.
So I want to continue as much as I can to maybe get down to 175 or something.
It's like I want you to do it, but I also don't. But I want to catch up to her, so.
I'm thinking, we still have about 7 days worth of ButcherBox meals at least. So, a steak with Brussels sprouts and bacon, or a steak with green beans, or a steak with asparagus, something like that.
Okay.
What about you?
I also have some steaks, so from ButcherBox as well, and I will probably be making some of those. I have other proteins like chicken and some sort of low carb side vegetable of some sort, Brussels sprouts, like you said. I also want to make spicy sausage soup. Say it 10 times fast. You can't.
Spicy sausage soup.
And I also have another soup type of recipe that I might do, but I'm afraid that it might add up on the carbs. But I'm just going to try to keep it as low in carbs as possible so that I can catch up to this bitch right here.
I've been trying to catch up to you for like the last year.
I know, but every day I wake up and she's like, how much do you weigh? I have a text from her. And normally we are not fixated so much on the weight, but when it starts seeing movement, you just get really excited when you break up plateau.
Well, who else am I going to tell? I tell my husband, but he's starting to call me his little Asian wife, which is so...
Unlike what
well,
we
yeah,
are.
I'm not little. I'm 5'11", and I almost weighed 262 pounds a couple years ago. So
right.
I don't at all equate myself with being little. So when he says that to me, I almost find it like,
yeah.
What are you smoking? But
yeah, it's hard to see the difference or feel like we're different. I started fitting into medium-sized pants from New York & Company, or this is medium tops, medium pants. I don't feel like I'm a medium still. So when I wear medium clothes, I feel like they're too small maybe on me, but people say they look okay. So that's a non-scale victory, is fitting into a medium for the first time. And I don't ever remember being a medium ever.
I mean, maybe when we were like 12.
When we didn't care. When I was wearing Tommy Hilfiger for men.
Yeah,
Why?
we used to be
From
into that kind of
Carson's in
stuff.
8th grade?
Maybe
I
you
had
could
the
find a
anti-
picture of us when we were younger.
I do.
Oh.
I have one.
I used to wear shirts down to my knees because I thought like the bigger it was, like the smaller I would look underneath the clothes. Oh my god, you have to
But
put.
why was I obsessed with the male version of Tommy Hilfiger? Because it was baggy.
Yeah,
probably.
we wanted it to
Horrible.
We wanted to look like it was baggy so that we looked smaller in them. Oh my god.
It's terrible. Anyway, so I'm gonna count that as a victory, even though I didn't have a scale loss.
Maybe
I'm
you're
gonna count-
changing body composition.
Yeah, I do feel like I am. So maybe next week we could do a measurements update video. I'd like to see if I weigh, or I mean,
maybe
my
your
measurements
fat
are
arm
fit.
lost weight.
Yeah, this one's bigger. Wait, which one is it?
This
This
is
one.
your fat arm.
Yeah, it is. So we'll see. But I'm Sarah,
And I'm Emily.
and we're the Keto Twins.
See you next time.
Bye.